Hi folks, I thought I'd pop on and show you a really simple way to do a bookmark on canva.com, which is a free resource. So hop on over to canva.com, make yourself up a nice little profile, and let me share my screen with you. And once you've got onto bookmarks, choose your bookmark. Here we are, make sure it's the right size for you after having checked with your printer. And here we are with a completely blank page here. Now, if I click on the left hand side down here, templates, I can choose one of these. Don't choose one that has a little crown and a pro in the corner, because that means you've got to pay for it. Choose anyone along here that you think it looks rather attractive, that is free. So this daisy one's rather nice, isn't it? So let's have the daisy one. I don't obviously want the daisy on there, so I'll click on that and remove it. And then I can upload my book cover onto this one with the daisies already done for me, which is quite amazing, isn't it? So if I click here on the left hand side again, we've got templates, elements and uploads. This is where you can upload your book. These are all my uploads here. A new me, there we go. I will put my book cover on there. I can stretch it a little bit to make it a little bit bigger, but obviously we want to make sure that we don't get too close to the edges, as I mentioned in the training. So there we are, as simple as that. If I want to make sure that it's in the center, I can click on it, which means that's the bit you're editing. And along the top here on the right, you see where it says position. I click on that. Ooh, I'm in the way. Click on center, and there we go. We can be absolutely certain that it's right in the center of our bookmark. If I want to put my website at the bottom so people know where to come and buy this book, I click here on the left. There's after uploads is text, so I click on text, and you can choose from one of these if you like, but I don't really want to do that because I want to keep it really simple. So I'll just add a heading on here, and then I'm going to write derniapublishing.com. That's obviously too big, and I've spelt it wrong. So here at the top, it says Open Sans Extra. You see where it says that? That's the font. I can change the font if I want. You can go down a big rabbit hole choosing fonts. So if I were you, I'd pick one of the first 2 or 3. It's absolutely fine, unless you've got something that you really like. So that will do. Or a Leto bold, maybe. That's quite nice. I want it to be really simple and very legible, because this is obviously the website, and to make sure that people can read it well. And along the top here, we can decrease the font size, so I can make sure it fits in nicely within my borders. So this little symbol here is the one for moving. So I might want that down the bottom. How about, where shall I put it? There would be quite nice, wouldn't it? What do you think? www.derniapublishing.com, and that is a lovely bookmark, absolutely as it is. Now, if you want to have a second side on that, all you need to do is over the top of the bookmark, there's these 3 different little symbols. One is to lock it so that you can't change it by mistake. The second one is duplicate the page, and the third one is add a page. So let's add a page. And here now we have just the very simple grey, which they've left over for you. And you could literally leave it at that, couldn't you? You could have, this is your bookmark. You've got a nice design on the front, and that's just going to be the back. And you don't need anything on there if you don't want to. If you wanted to put a bit of text on, if you wanted to write a little bit about the book, you can also do that. So go back over to text, add your heading. And what should we write on here? Shema discovers through a series of exciting adventures that he has a Father in heaven who cares for him. Okay, that will do for my little bit of text. Obviously, I don't want it to be this size. So as you see, it's highlighted. It means I'm editing it, and I can pull this in both sides to make sure that it's not close to an edge either side. I can pick it up with those arrows. And I may want to, in this case, make the font a little bit more fancy. So let's go back up here along the top where it says Open Sans Extra, and choose a text which might be a little bit more appealing, shall we say, a little bit more attractive. Nothing too fancy, nothing too awkward. Try them all out, see what you think. Let me see, what can I find here that looks as if it might be appealing. Oh, what about Barrio? Shema discovers through a series of exciting adventures that he has a father in heaven who cares for him. Now, if you like that, that looks rather attractive, doesn't it? That looks like a lot of fun. You may also want to have a logo perhaps on the back. So going back over to uploads, I've already uploaded my logo here. So we can pop the logo either at the top if we want, or at the bottom, or whatever you want to do. If you want to copy again, have another picture of the cover, you can do that. Or take a little bit from the cover. Let's do that. Let's put another picture on there. So let's go to uploads again. Let's have another picture on there. And this time, let's crop the picture and just have a little bit on there. So along the top here, it says edit image and crop. Let's go for crop. And then it will allow you to crop to whichever part of the picture that you want. Let's have the little girl running, and then press done at the top here, and there we are. So let's pop our logo at the bottom, make it a little bit smaller if we like. Let's have the girl at the top. There we go. Again, make sure we're not too close to the sides. We can make it match up with the little pink lines which come up for you, which is really handy. And there we go. So you've got a little bit about your book. That's a lovely, pretty cover for the front of your book. And then on the back of your book, a little bit about it. You just do whatever you want to do. If you just want to literally put your book cover, and that's absolutely fine. You don't need to have anything else. I think that is lovely, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and do let me know how you get on with it. I'd love to see your bookmarks when you've done them. So get on over to canva.com and make your bookmark, and I'll see you again soon.